I thought we were past this. This whole narrative about Batman beating up the poor and the mentally ill and that he's a bad person, he's super problematic. I thought we were behind this. I thought this whole thing was behind us, but apparently not, because PCGamer has decided that after the new Arkham Shadow trailer released at Gamescom, that they were going to put out an article which is called "Watch a Latex-Clad Billionaire Punch Out Poor People." Now, we need to talk about this. We really do. This article, this name is rage bait. That's what this is. They're trying to get hate clicks on all the people who like Batman or hate this narrative about Batman. That's all they're trying to do. And the reason they're trying to do it is because their website is most likely dying, like most gaming websites nowadays are. You see it with the PC Gamers, you see it with the Kotakus, the Polygons, the GameSpots, all them. Their websites are dying. So they resort to trying to get rage clicks from the actual gamers to drive engagement and prove that they are still needed. Why are gaming websites dying? Well, it's because people don't need to go to them anymore. You can get all the news that a gaming website would give you from YouTubers now. That's how most people are. Most people get their news not from the actual websites, but from the YouTubers. And the YouTubers, you can pick and choose which YouTuber you want because that YouTuber is maybe fits what you're looking for. You know, like there's people like, for example, we can say people like Clownfish TV who give you gaming news and all that type of stuff. There's many other YouTubers out there. Smash JT, Asmongold does stuff. Charlie Moist Critical, he gives you gaming news as well. There's many people out there for people who want gaming news that they don't need to go to a gaming website for. And gaming websites hate that, but gaming websites have done this to themselves by alienating their own audience, which is the gamers. Very clearly, a lot of people who write for these gaming websites do not like gamers, they do not like video games, they do not like this space. They have just infiltrated it after the past couple of years. Thankfully, we are reaching a point now where, like I said, these gaming websites are shutting down because they are not needed, and they very clearly are just trying to push an agenda or a narrative. And people have been rejecting that. So thankfully these websites are shutting down or they have low traffic. Like Kotaku's days are numbered. Let's be honest. And PC Gamer is probably heading the same way, which is why they made this article, titled it the way it was. Now, as for a Batman punching out poor people, let's get this on. In just this trailer, the people he beats up are thugs and cultists of the Rat King. These are not good people. These are people who, yes, they're less fortunate than others, but they're then going around torching the city. That's not good. That's nothing good. At that point, they are causing anarchy. They're causing problems for the good, upstanding people. So Batman is more than justified, and the police are more than justified to go after them and knock some sense into them the good old-fashioned way. Batman now has done multiple charitable things as a billionaire, which is, they don't like that Batman's a billionaire. But he does more for Gotham as Bruce Wayne, just as much actually as Bruce Wayne than he does as Batman. As Bruce Wayne, he has made multiple charities. He has the Martha and Thomas Wayne Foundations. There's been multiple instances where Batman will help a criminal reform by being Bruce Wayne. You know, there's the episode of Batman the Animated Series where we get a flashback where Batman is scaring this thug, you know, for information, and then we cut to the flash forward, and that guy now works as a security guard at Wayne Tech. You know, Bruce Wayne magically somehow found him down on his luck and offered him a job, and the guy now has a good, stable job. His relationship with his wife's better, and, you know, Mr. Wayne's never too busy to ask the guy how his son's doing, you know, like all that type of stuff. Like, how is that? How is that bad? That's good. He sets up charities and donates money out of his own pocket to help Gotham get better. Need I mind you, he basically funded Gotham being rebuilt after No Man's Land. That's pretty much all Bruce Wayne. And it's the people he beats up. You know, they hate the fact that Batman punches criminals and all that type of stuff. The people he beats up, they're, like I said, they're not just poor people or mentally ill. They're criminals who kill people. They attack people. Okay? I can't really defend Batman, you know, There's not much argument to say that, oh, Batman should be fighting Victor Zsasz. This dude has killed all the people. You could count how many people Victor Zsasz has killed by just looking at him. You know, Mad Hatter and what he's done to all the women he thinks are Alice. I think Batman's more than justified to rough them up a bit. And even then, Batman still tries to help a lot of them. He's never given up on Harvey Dent as Two-Face. He always tries to find a way to get Harvey Dent back to what he used to be. Always. He's always helping Mr. Freeze with Nora. He wants Nora to be better, so he himself looks for a cure to fix Nora. And need I remind you, he was more than willing when Clayface went through a bit of a redemption arc and reformed a bit to let Clayface into the Bat family. So this whole thing that Batman just beats up the mentally ill, well, at times he does, yes, because they are bad guys. Scarecrow, you know, literally makes toxin that makes people scared of everything. You know, we can't really justify him. But he also goes out of his way to help them. So, I don't know what you're trying to say. And if you're trying to say Batman beats up the mentally ill, Batman himself is mentally ill. Let's not beat around the bush here. The guy dresses like a bat and beats up people. He's not exactly all there in the head. But why do they do this to Batman? Why is this campaign around Batman? Why are they so vehemently going against him? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because it's white, straight, and they hate the fact that a white, straight male who is a billionaire, or super rich, you know, doesn't have much adversity in the way they see, in their warped view of the world. He doesn't have their terms of adversity. That he is like one of the most popular characters in the world. You know, when it comes down to who's the most popular superheroes in the world, big argument for the big three is Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, you know? And they hate the fact that all of them are white, straight, and male. Then they try as much as they can. You see it in recent comics. You see it in a lot of recent stuff that they try to just tear them down. I mean, Batman died in Gotham Knights, and he was a freaking sissy in that game. You had freaking his death in in Kill the Justice League. You know, they've tried to replace Superman in the comics with his son, John Kent, who they made gay. Great. And look what they've done with Peter Parker the past couple years. This dude, they just ruined him. They made him Spider-Goblin, for God's sakes. But that's pretty much all I want to discuss, this little rant rave about what they're doing to Batman, and we just can't let them continue this. They're going to try and do this till the end of time, or, you know, they'll shout this all into the void, but the best thing we can do is not take the bait. Don't click the articles, don't buy their comics where they try and do this stuff, don't buy the shows, don't buy the games, speak with your wallet, and we can take them down, and we're proving it with many of the stuff that's happening. Kill the Justice League is dead now because people stopped playing it and didn't buy any of the DLC content. You look at stuff like Concord, that's gonna die a death. You know, there was the new DEI game Dustboard. It's like, what, 75 people playing it at most? Like, these games and all this stuff that they have, if you just don't go after it, most of the time it will die a death and go away, you know? Which is what we want. Speak with your wallet, people. Okay? Speak with your wallet. But that's going to do it for this video. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time.